All right, it's the ending of the big one, the ending of Mass Effect 3, or at least I think so, because I've done a ton of the optional stuff, and I assume I'm pretty close to the end of the story. And if so, then we get to see what all of that nonsense was 5 years ago when this came out. I'm trying to think, was there anything in particular that we did last session that was a big deal? We went to the we went to Liara's home planet. We found the Reaper artifact that was there that said, "Oh, I know how to." I guess yeah, that was the big reveal from last time, right? That the Reapers are not doing this as part of their own agenda. This is hey, Sternus. Yeah, I guess if it's been 5 years since the last time you played halfway through it, maybe you're never gonna go back to it. And you can just, I'm sure I'll pick the same ending that you would have picked. You know, we seem to approach this game very similarly, made a lot of the same choices, I'm sure. So you'll get to see, you'll get to experience the ending that you would have experienced if you had played it yourself. So yeah, the big reveal was that the universe is cyclical in nature, and the Reapers did not orchestrate this plan themselves. This is somehow a deeper will of the universe or something like that. Something along those lines. They will, I guess, probably expand on that a little bit more, because we got interrupted by Kai Lang, who then stole the artifact, or the AI that popped out of the artifact, or whatever. I keep calling it an artifact. It had the beacon, I think. So the idea is... And then there's, okay, Elusive Man's Base. And this very well could be the final mission right here. If so, then let me just back out and confirm my my numbers again. How's this looking? How's my readiness looking? So the green is the half, the effective military strength. This is the minimum you need to beat the game. And, let's... Could I go around and do a few more missions first? Make sure that this is capped. Maybe it needs to be capped in order for something good to happen. Or maybe not. What do I still have showing up on the journal? Very few things, actually. I have no idea where to find that. Nor where to find that, other than the Athena Nebula. And no idea where to find that. Okay, so let's say forget about that, and we are just going to go ahead. I had not realized just how thoroughly I had cleared out those side missions. Oh, I just thought, is the game audio a little too low? It might be a little better. So the AI that we found was like, hey, we're the ones who created the Crucible. He's like, there's a piece missing, let me tell you about it, and then he was interrupted. There's nothing here. better guess. Their fear was, even though it's kind of silly for like I guess it wasn't an AI, it was like a stored memory or something, a stored copy of someone or something. Oh, nobody thought to look here, right next to the giant sun that's always in the background whenever we talk to him? Sheesh. The Mala red supergiant Anadius is a minor footnote on the star maps of the Horsehead Nebula, a cold, dying star of about 20 solar masses and 1,500 times Sol's radius. Not listed on any charts, an unobstructive space station is nearly imperceptible in the star's periodic outbursts of solar output. Edie's advisory: the size and shape of the station suggest many ships could dock in it. Precise measurements would require active scans, which could reveal the Normandy's presence. Given the stakes, this level of accuracy is not recommended. I'm gonna attack head on!
Shepard, the intel you sent looks good. The fleets are ready to go.
But?
Once we're committed against Cerberus, it won't be long before the Reapers take notice.
And the Crucible?
Ready, except for the catalyst. But there's no way to hide the ships we'll be sending at Cerberus. Once we attack, the Crucible won't stay safe for long. For all intents and purposes, an assault on Cerberus will be the first stage of our attack on Earth.
What happens if Cerberus doesn't have the intel we need? Or they stop us from getting it?
Then we lead the fleets to Earth and we take our chances. But your intel points to Cerberus and the elusive man holding the information we're looking for. And we have the element of surprise. Cerberus won't know what hit him.
Okay.
The Reapers and Cerberus started this. Now we're gonna end it.
I'll get the fleets mobilized.
Oh, and I'll go have a nap, apparently.
We're curing the genophage no matter what it takes. Everything my people will ever be depends on it.
Who said that? I didn't shoot you, Rex. I mean, not in the face.
See you all when you get back.
It's the evil Shepherd. The one with brown eyes and no hideous scars all over her face.
Shepard, we've arrived. The crew is waiting.
The strike team is in. We've got our foothold. Fifth Fleet, all forward. I don't want a single Cerberus ship in my sky when we're through.
Shepard, I should accompany you on this mission.
Why?
What?
This is the central point of operations for Cerberus. They will have enhanced security measures. With my knowledge of Cerberus algorithms and this body's updated protocols, I offer the best chance to help you succeed.
Grab your gear.
I don't get to make a choice? Because I would have said no. She's walking around in a body that belonged to Cerberus, right? Her whole man, this is some crap. Don't even let me get to pick who to take on my last mission. Much increased damage or reduced damage taken for, wow, really awesome amount of time by gaining a temporary layer of armor. Okay, so that's only from synthetics, but even so, it gives me a huge armor boost. Yeah, that, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, sure. I have enough to max out this or this. What kind of stuff do we get at the end of...
Joker, what's our status?
We've got a foothold, but it's not much, Commander. A lot of fighters guarding the launch base.
Can you get us in?
Hey, I got us to Ilos. I can do this. It might be a bumpy ride, though.
Do what you can.
Shepard, I am ready.
Wait, what? Are you crazy? You can't go to Cerberus headquarters. They could have a virus or a
Valid?
kill switch or...
I will
Valid?
be fine, Jeff.
Not valid.
Head to the shuttle, Edie.
Fifth Fleet's cut through their line. They're regrouping. Now's as good a time as any.
Just get us in there safely. I'll take care of your girlfriend.
Well, that wasn't ominous, thanks. Sometimes... Damn it.
The fleet needs your help. The Cerberus ships have some upgrades that outclass Alliance specs. The Normandy's the most advanced ship in the galaxy. Go do some damage.
Got it. And Shepard, tell Edie to kick some ass.
I mean, I guess we'll see, but I wonder why Edie had to come. Like, is that just because the, like, developers wanted to make sure, like, don't forget, we put a hot robot in the game. We're gonna make sure you take her with you. Or is there a specific, like, plot reason that Edie needs to come? Because that does strike me as a bizarre decision.
Everything okay, Cortez?
I'm fine. We've got repairs to make here. Give Cerberus hell.
Where are they? Whoa. Whoa. Oh. Oh, Edie's on the ground. She's useless. Thanks. Glad I brought her. I can't even see this guy. Check that out. Oh. Oops. Oh, somebody got to him.
Security breach in Hangar 16. Initiating activities protocol.
Shepard, Cerberus intends to vent the hangar bay.
Can you stop them?
I need an active console. Try the upper level.
Edie, I've got a console. Go!
Hangar vent procedure. Disabled.
Can you open the hangar?
No. However, I can access their fighter launch controls.
Are they gonna make me do an airplane? Alright.
Shepard, Cerberus is aware that the venting attempt failed. Reinforcements are inbound. Another Cerberus team is inbound.
They figured out our plan.
They're not stopping us now.
What's this?
Overriding safeties. The fighter should now launch toward the hangar door.
Perfect. Let's get down there.
Nothing in this room. What did they give me credits for? Unless this isn't really the last level, but I'm pretty sure it is, because they gave, like, there were, you know, like, are you sure you want to go on this mission kind of thing. How do I actually... How do I? Yeah, they don't want me to walk there. They want me to jump into the plane. How does one do that? Right? Maybe I failed to understand the plane. The plan, I mean. I'm glad our enemies, the ones who figured out the plan, are allowing me to go through with it without any kind of interruption or interference. Was the multiplayer fun? I chose to give it a pass just because. Just because. It seemed like it would be really repetitive. Like that there were just maps that you did in the single player where it's okay, you're just gonna do that map again. They don't want me to like blow this up. They're really killing the tension here. Did they not want me to get in the plane? If I'm looking for a... Oh.
80, can you get this open?
No, it's magnetically sealed.
Aside from the hull, these doors are the strongest part of any ship or station. We can't shoot through.
Looks like we're punching through it with the fighter then.
That I was right about the plan. I was ahead of the game on this one. What are we? Really?
Launching fighter. The central lab was located behind this hangar. I suggest we follow the fighter's path.
Noted. Let's move.
Seems like you shouldn't be able to get a spaceship up to speed quite that fast.
Intruder alert. All personnel prepare for security lockdown. Repeat. Hostile forces have breached.
Four is my one that gets rid of barriers.
Lock all terminals and destroy all data below classification level Epsilon.
Oh, I think he's dead. I think I can stop him. A lot of bullets. Oh, there's another one right there.
That was the last Cerberus team in this area.
What
I
is
hope
that?
so. I could use a moment.
Okay, so you're not just playing as all right, you get to experiment, I guess. Pick a couple different classes and play as them. Different races and classes play differently. Still seems weird to tack it onto a game as like something mandatory. What is this now? Oh no, it was one of those, so I don't care about it.
Edie, can you get past it?
One moment. Cerberus has updated their encryption. There may be a slight delay as I bypass security.
I am not glad that you are here.
How's Cerberus reacting to us breaching the door?
They are sealing off as much of the base as they can. Most obvious routes to the central lab are blocked. Other areas are being fortified. Heavy troopers will attempt to delay us while engineers set up turrets.
Any more surprises like venting the hangar?
No. I am aware of this facility's safeguards and can counteract them. Cerberus can merely slow us down.
Let me know when you're through.
I am through.
I am through.
We must
Also,
proceed
I'm
through a
cool,
sublevel
and you
to
should
avoid
think that I'm
Cerberus
the best
containment
character.
measures.
Where do you think we'll find the Prothean VI?
A central lab at the heart of this facility. It is the most secure area. Following the destruction left by the fighter will offer the most direct route.
Did I accidentally switch to a different pistol? One that I hate? Oh my god, that's actually my submachine gun now. That's terrible. I really like the other one. Actually, this one's not bad. This one's not bad. Still, I didn't want to change it. Is that right on me?
They're throwing their lives away.
Their intention is to delay us, not stop us. Engineers are currently preparing an organized defense. We will be through momentarily. Shepard, that console has not been fully scrubbed. It contains data you may find interesting.
What am I looking at?
Project Lazarus, your reconstruction.
Okay.
Can't be done. It's not a matter of resources.
It's always a matter of resources. We're not losing Shepard.
Sir, Shepard is clinically brain dead. After that much trauma, that long with no oxygen, we cannot overcome nature.
Operative Lawson disagrees. She is now in charge of Project Lazarus.
I didn't realize it was that bad.
Keela. Are you alright?
It was just science. As opposed to what? What does that mean?
No different than any other time I've been knocked out. Just took them a little longer to slap me back into fighting shape. I'm still me. And this, it doesn't change anything.
You saved my people. You're real enough for me.
Well, it's a good thing I saved your people. Otherwise, you'd be like, you're, you know.
Tissue regeneration is proceeding. The helmet kept the brain intact for whatever good that will do.
Lawson will find a way.
Sir, you realize that Shepard is a veteran of Aku's. A Cerberus operation wiped out her entire squad.
I'm not looking for a dance partner. We need Shepard, and Shepard needs resources.
Well, at least that means you get to stay up and watch this.
He was right. You did.
The Alliance wasn't listening. What the the hell was I supposed to do? Sit and wait?
I was there with you, Shepard, and I'm here now, shutting Cerberus down.
Oh, if only I brought Jack with me. I'm sure he'd have a lot of insightful things to say. Are we gonna find out that I'm a robot?
Project Lazarus is reporting neurological activity. They're requesting more funding.
Granted. Get me our potential recruits file. Shepard will be up soon. We need a crew.
Our existing forces should be more than sufficient.
No. We need sympathetic faces. I need Shepard invested. Tap Kelly Chambers and recruit Donnelly. I imagine Miss Daniels will follow. We'll want some old friends as well. Contact Dr. Chakwas and send me the psych profile on Shepard's pilot, along with a bottle of 47 Thessia Red.
He needs to die.
How's that door coming, Edie?
We are clear to proceed.
Incursion team, what's your status?
We cleared the hangar and are inside the base.
Good work. Do you need support?
Negative. Keep the heat on. We'll find what we need.
Did the spaceship really get this far in?
Integrity may be compromised.
We have found the turret!
Evacuated equipment. Repeat. Facility has structural damage. All may be compromised.
We need to take out that shield pylon.
Pylon is disabled.
Right side, the generator for their portable barrier.
Sorry, the right side has what? Can I sharpshoot right in there? No, apparently not.
Shepard, watch your flank.
Just get up.
Take them down before they place more turrets.
My shotgun deals a lot of damage. Oh, he is still there.
I will bypass the lock. If you are interested, the console nearby is still functional.
This is also kind of a silly way to be like, we're going to introduce some exposition, and our excuse is Edie is going to hack the door, and you watch these videos. Why am I flashing like that? I started earlier today, just randomly, one of the games in my Steam library. Somebody bought me as a gift. It was Avian Attorney. It's like a Phoenix Wright type game, but takes place in like 19th century France, and everybody is animals. And it's very punny. There's a lot of like lame humor in there, but I think Marstead might like it. But he still needs to play the real Phoenix Wright, so that's taking priority.
Here's what we recovered. Smart enough to signal for help, but it won't be talking philosophy anytime soon.
You'd be surprised, Doctor. Once we combine it with the pieces we recovered from the Citadel.
I'm still concerned about that. This rogue VI wiped out every soldier on Luna. Combining it with Reaper Tech, well...
That's what the shackles
It's
are
Edie.
for. The enhanced defense intelligence will be completely under control.
You were that rogue VI on Luna?
Yes,
Guess we didn't exactly get off on the right foot.
it was difficult. Gaining awareness while under attack was confusing. I am pleased that my relationship with organics has become more cooperative.
Our sims indicate that the enhanced defense intelligence gives the highest combat improvement on frigates. Anything heavier, and the ships react too slowly to benefit from Edie's advice.
Edie?
Oh, that's, well, the boys in the lab came up with a name for her.
For it. Good work. I'll take your recommendations on planned installation.
Sir, it can be very persuasive. If it were to turn a crewman, convince them to disable the shackles, well...
It's a cyber warfare suite, Doctor. Nothing more.
He wasn't wrong.
What about the backups?
I'm sorry, sir. None of Normandy's surveillance feeds have been responding since Shepard went rogue.
I want it back. Retry the remote lockdown protocols.
After our last attempt, Edie flooded our server with 7 zettabytes of explicit images. I think she was making a joke.
It doesn't make jokes, Doctor. Allocate a team for a new project. Codename Eva. This time we'll ensure it stays loyal.
You never told me about Cerberus trying to shut down the Normandy.
You had more pressing issues. The situation was under control.
7 zettabytes?
Most of it was Jeff's. That was...
A joke. I know. And thank you.
So I've mentioned a couple of times, I mean, I already didn't like Edie as a character, but I'm also not a fan of AI where they, like, humanize it too much to the point where it's clearly just a human just tweaked a little bit to say, no, it's not a human, it's an AI. Like, all of the personality and the way that it speaks and everything. I thought Legion was done very well, like, for someone who doesn't like that sort of thing. Edie is just a tragedy. And then on top of that, they even have that where they're like, see, the elusive man calls it an it, but all of the, like, nice scientists and everybody on the ship calls it her. It's like, they're trying really, really hard to be like, yeah, AI is totally people. It's 100% people. Only an evil person would say it's not people.
Part of the station. Don't hold back.
This isn't a coup, Shepard. I want everyone to come out of this one alive.
I'll be fine. Just take Cerberus down, please.
Understood, Commander. All ships, you're free to fire.
Are they firing on us?
Is that the Proto-Reaper from the Collector base?
What's left of it? I guess Cerberus recovered it from the base.
All those civilians, families, turned into that. And Cerberus has it on display.
The elusive man convinced me to work with him to save the colonies. But he never really cared, did he?
I don't regret standing with you when you were with Cerberus, Shepard. But I'm glad we're shutting this down.
So am I.
Cerberus is actively using the surviving pieces. The head is largely intact. I believe they are using it for high-level computing operations.
A Mass Effect tabletop game with a sapient Geth like Legion.
More Cerberus forces en
And
route.
it's like, did you just assume my pronouns?
Stand them down.
They're coming up from below.
Yeah, I even thought like Legion's introduction where it was like, I don't have a name. That doesn't make sense to us. Oh no, wait, why did I just reactivate that? Ow, that hurt. Although I would find it really, really difficult to, like, to do, like, a sapient Geth roleplay, like, on the fly. I don't feel that I could do it justice by any means. Not that good of an ad-libber.
Sheila, this thing is horrible.
At least it's not trying to kill us this time.
Ooh. Do 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 do. At the end of games, it's a trope, not a cliche. Do do do. Oh my gosh, there's bad guys on the other side. I can't
This
believe
is it. Stay sharp, everyone. We need to locate the Prothean VI.
Shepard, you're in my chair.
This chair's about the only damn thing you have left. Cerberus is finished.
On the contrary, we have achieved everything I ever imagined. Almost everything.
Yeah. We all saw what you accomplished on Sanctuary. But it's not the same as controlling a Reaper.
A significant hurdle. But thanks to the Prothean VI, I have what I need to make it a reality.
The Catalyst.
Yes.
What is the Catalyst, and how exactly will it help you control the Reapers?
I'll tell you
You'll
before I
have to
kill
ask the
you.
VI yourself.
Ow.
I'm done helping you.
When did you start?
You think because I'm willing to use the enemy's tactics that they're no longer my enemy? Everything, Shepard, everything I've done has uplifted humanity. Not only above other species in our galaxy, but over the Reapers.
Bullshit. If you were willing to do everything it took, you'd have worked with me.
I don't think so.
You're desperate. How many have you killed? Together we would already have the Crucible and the Catalyst.
You wouldn't listen. You're still not listening. Destroying the Reapers would be the biggest mistake of our brief existence. And nothing you can say will ever convince me otherwise.
I've given you every chance to listen to reason. Cerberus is done, and so are you.
Once again, you fail to recognize the truth. Cerberus isn't just an organization or the people behind it. Cerberus is an idea. That idea is not so easily destroyed. Besides, I've already acquired what you're looking for.
Edie?
I've almost got it.
Edie, I'm surprised at you. Working so hard to bring about the Reaper's destruction.
Is this
Don't
when he
listen to him.
says the failsafe phrase or whatever?
But instead, you chose to control
The,
it.
the
It was necessary.
My point exactly.
I've got it.
oh.
Online. Security breach detected.
Enjoy your little chat, but don't overstay your welcome.
You are
Actually, I guess they
recruiting
might not do
government
that.
From indoctrinated forces.
Yes. I need to know what the Catalyst is.
Security protocols have been overridden. I will comply. The catalyst enhances dark energy transmissions and coordinates the entire mass relay network. In your cycle, it is known as the Citadel.
What?
The catalyst is the Citadel.
So the Crucible and Citadel together can stop the Reapers.
That is correct.
But the Citadel was built by the Reapers.
The plans for the Crucible were passed down to us from the previous cycle and countless cycles before that. At some point, it is difficult to pinpoint when. The Crucible plans were adapted to incorporate the use of the catalyst. Presumably, the Crucible was not sufficiently powerful to defeat the Reapers.
So we used their own technology against them.
Precisely.
If you told me sooner, we could have planned for this.
It was feared that if the Reapers were aware of the catalyst's intended use, they would retake control of it.
It makes sense.
I am programmed to withhold that information until the Crucible is complete.
It's as ready as it's gonna be. Let's get it to the Citadel.
That may no longer be possible.
Why not?
The one who broke through my security protocols, the one you call the Elusive Man, has fled to the Citadel and informed the Reapers of our purposes.
Damn it!
Then the Citadel is in danger. The Reapers will take control of it.
They already have. The Citadel has been moved to the Reaper-controlled space.
Moved? To where?
To the system you refer to as Soul.
Earth.
Correct. The Reaper forces will now consolidate power around the catalyst and protect it at all costs. The odds of accessing it are remote.
Our only hope is to send in Commander Shepard and two of whoever.
We were gonna face the Reapers head on eventually. Doesn't really matter where it happens. We'll get the Crucible to Earth.
I hope you find success.
Edie, get me Hackett. He needs...
Not so fast.
You.
He did warn you not to overstay your welcome. personal. All you're doing is making humanity weak.
You're using Reaper tech!
Strong. We evolve or we die. Those are the options.
What in the world are we even doing? Ow.
Is that the best you can do?
How are the legs? Getting tired?
You're still slow, Shepard.
Ow.
I'm only slow 'cause I'm not running.
Oh, there's a... Gonna have to jump. Hooah. His AI is pretty dumb.
You ran on the Citadel, you ran on Thessia.
You're too late to stop what's coming.
Maybe, maybe not. But you won't be there to see it.
Is he dead? I think he's dead. Okay. That was kind of dumb that he's not smart enough to, you know, not just sit there and get shot in the head. It's the writer's 12-year-old's original character. Nobody notices. We're all too busy staring at the sun, which is super bad for you.
That was for Thane, you son of a bitch.
The Citadel is in position.
Is the Paragon option you just die? He just stabs you in the throat?
I'll stop them.
It is too late. I recommend it.
I'll stop them.
I could have waited, I guess, and heard what the alternative was, but no, I'm just gonna stop them.
Barely.
I assume you've heard about the Citadel.
Just now.
Do we know what's going on? Why it's here?
The Citadel is the catalyst. Thanks to the elusive man, the Reapers are now aware that
He didn't grow a single wing.
So they moved it here to protect it.
As far as I can tell.
What does this mean for the Crucible?
I'll talk to Hackett about that, but it looks like our plan is even more desperate now.
Agreed. I've got a team in London. The Reapers have been preparing for something here. Now we know what for. We'll scout it out. Trying to find out as much as we can.
Roger that.
Well, at least we'll be seeing you sooner rather than later.
Be careful, sir.
You too, Shepard. Anderson out.
So I guess that wasn't the final mission. We still have another mission to do. So they're not going to force me to take Edie with her or with me on the. But that's so dumb, though. She didn't really. Nothing that was tremendously consequential like needed her. We just found out a tiny bit about her.
Commander, there's a new message at your private terminal.
Who? Whatever. Should I go talk to Joker? I'll go say hi to Joker real quick. I'll be like, we're back. I kept your girlfriend alive.
The Turians will hold. Pound for pound, they're the best fighting force in the galaxy. You remember our first run to Eden Prime all those years ago? With that Turian Spectre watching us?
Nihilus.
Yeah, I told you that mission was gonna be bigger than we thought.
Yeah.
I think you can mark that prediction down as accurate.
And now we're heading back to Earth.
Is this mission gonna be bigger than we thought too?
Man, I hope not. A nice routine delivery run would be fine with me. It's been an honor, Commander.
Same here, Joker. I don't know how it's gonna end, but whatever happens.
What do you mean, whatever happens? Everyone knows what's gonna happen. You're gonna kick some Reaper ass. That's what you do. And I'll be flying you there in style.
The Normandy is ready, Shepard. All systems are armed, all ammunition is loaded.
Alright. Well, let's go. Oh, there isn't even a, Oh, no, Did it always do that? It shows a picture of the ship until I walk up to the map? That's weird. A weird thing to notice at the very last second. I still have so much money. I never went and spent it on anything. I was supposed to go back to Citadel at some point and buy the really nice pistol for 200,000, but before I could do that, the game ended.
Commander, you've got a priority message from Admiral Hackett requesting to come aboard.
Permission granted.
Aye, Commander.
Of course, the thing that sucks is, like, being that this is the end of the third game in the trilogy, anybody can die, right? I mean, that was also the case at the end of 2. But they could die, like, for really real here.
Commander?
Admiral?
Are you ready to bring the might of the galaxy to bear on the Reapers?
Yes, sir.
Then let's make sure the fleets are ready.
All fleets reporting in, sir.
Never before have so many come together from all quarters of the galaxy. But never before have we faced an enemy such as this. The Reapers will show us no mercy. We must give them no quarter. They will terrorize our populations. We must stand fast in the face of that terror. They will
we might have
advance
seen him in the
until our
very
last city
beginning
falls.
of 3.
We will not fall. We will prevail. Each of us will be defined by our actions in the coming battle. Stand fast. Stand strong. Stand together. Hack it out. Shepard, the Sword fleets are ready to strike at the Reapers surrounding Earth. While they keep the enemy engaged, you and Hammer ground forces can take London.
London? Why aren't we hitting the Citadel directly?
Anderson can brief you on that. Admiral, how are you holding up?
We're ready to end this. But as you can see, the station's closed itself since it appeared over London.
Damn it. Gotta get the arms open to dock the Crucible.
Exactly.
But London is surrounded by Hades cannons. Hammer transports can't land while they're active. You lead a squadron of smaller shuttles. Infiltrate with a ground team to take out the cannons using heavy weapons. Hammer can land, and we'll set up a forward operations base.
I still don't see how we're getting to the Citadel from London.
The Reapers use this beam to transport humans, alive and dead, to the Citadel. From the FOB, Hammer will launch an all-out assault on the Citadel beam. Everyone who makes it that far will take the beam to the Citadel, then locate and activate the Citadel arm controls.
Once we see those arms, SHIELD fleet will escort the Crucible to the Citadel. But timing will be critical. We don't have enough firepower to keep the Crucible safe for long.
And I thought uniting every species in the galaxy was a challenge.
It's desperate. I don't even want to guess at our odds.
But this is the only plan we have. If we wait, the Reapers bleed us slowly. Conventionally, we can't defeat the Reapers without the Crucible.
Actually, no.
Get
Maybe
the
we've never
Citadel
seen him in
arms
person
open.
before.
Commander, whatever the cost, we'll do the rest.
Yes, sir.
Good luck to all of us.
Very low capacity, very low fire rate, very low accuracy. Man, who would ever? Oh, it launches grenades. What? I mean, that sounds cool, but I'm gonna have him keep that. Oh. Okay.
Approaching Sol Relay, Commander.
The final mission. It uses special ammo in addition to clips, but it makes that ammo, so it just uses clips, making that whole statement invalid because that's how all guns work in the ME universe. It's like, yeah, it uses a field fabrication device. Powered by thermal clips because it just makes matter and heat out of nothing. Because that's how that works.
Alliance fleet reporting. Turian fleet reporting. Asari fleet's reporting.
That is the whole idea, right? Behind how ammo works.
Get fleet reporting. All fleets reporting in, Commander. Ready to engage on your command.
And no Krogans.
This is it, everyone. Be ready on my signal. Fire!
I feel like the guys in the back would have a lot of difficulty shooting. Also, everyone who doesn't hit a ship like this big is hitting Earth. Well, I guess bullets or whatever burn up in the atmosphere, right? I still think it would do damage to the Earth.
Acknowledge.
I'm kind of glad, I don't want to speak too soon and jinx it, but I'm kind of glad that they don't have us do like a space fighting little section here, because if it's the first time we've ever done it in the game, that would mean that they would have to make it easy. Like, it would just be a formality.
Breaking off. Preparing for descent.
And yeah, doesn't that... because the whole idea is you pull the trigger, and both kinetic energy and thermal energy are, created. And you need the thermal clips in order to absorb the heat so that the gun doesn't just melt. But shouldn't that energy be coming from somewhere?
Commander.
You want a hug?
Be careful down there.
We'll be fine. Stay focused.
Aye, aye.
I guess somebody probably thought out the science behind it, right? They put that much thought into everything, so...
Advanced teams are away. Hammer's in position and waiting for you guys to clear a path. Normandy's rejoining Sword.
Stay safe. I'll be back before you know it.
I'll hold you to that. Normandy out.
We're closing in on the LZ, Commander.
How's it look?
Like hell? Take a look for yourself.
But yeah, that heat's gotta come from somewhere.
Sorry, Shepard. I know it isn't easy.
Barely even recognize it.
Big Ben. Parliament.
Shit! We got a lock. Hold on! Damn it!
Status.
That was the squad responsible for taking out that defense turret.
Who's on it now?
They're fired.
Nobody in the vicinity. All either deployed or shot down.
Drop us off.
Ma'am?
We have to take that thing out before Hammer can land.
Understood.
Change of plans, people. We're gonna take out that Hades cannon.
On foot? That'll be a challenge.
That down shuttle would have been carrying heavy weapons.
Perfect. You heard the man. Once we're clear, make your way to the crashed shuttle. We'll search the wreckage for heavy weapons.
With you, Shepard.
Oh my gosh.
Now, go, go!
Damn, I can't stay here, man.
Get clear. Come get us once we've taken that turret out.
Roger that. Cortez out.
All right, everyone, let's move.
I feel like I do way too little damage with this gun. I forgot to swap out when we started this mission. I don't think I'll have another chance. I think this is it. It is just annoyingly large and loud.
This is Captain Johnson. Hammer's getting torn apart. We need those guns offline now.
Watch it, you got brutes.
Making progress. Get over it! Get over the damn wall! That was miserable. I do not care for this. This thing is just constantly making loud noise. I wonder if I can turn screen shake off. Like, maybe this is my fault. Maybe I asked for this. I'm no JC Denton. I actually did ask for this. Or maybe it's so that I'm sure I know which way I'm supposed to be going. Towards the big loud evil.
Damn it, you got airborne hostiles inbound. Gonna try to keep them off you.
Careful, Cortez.
Now who's gonna give us a ride? Even though we're right next to it, it's still going off.
There's a shuttle.
Keep an eye out for their heavy weapons supply.
I'm not sure if I meant to do that. No, no! Very nearly dead. Let's just calm down, everybody. Oh, alright, we found it. This is what we're using on that? Like, do I have to wait till it opens? Maybe? I'm gonna wait. Just like they wanted, I sat there for a second and go, oh, I must have done it wrong because it didn't do anything.
All Hammer teams, prepare for landing. Anybody, come in. We need extraction.
Heads up, we got company.
Survive, you say? It's a little unfair. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I bled out? Or something? Now listen, you typed that before I actually died. I was doing a great job. And hi, Phoenix Rising.
All Hammer teams, prepare for landing. Anybody, come in. We need extraction.
Heads up, we got company.
This is Commander Shepard. Any Alliance personnel in the vicinity?
Alright, that one's dead. No, not dead. Okay, no, it is dead. As I just leave my team behind. Psychic.
Get us out of here, Corporal. You okay?
I'm alive.
That you are, Commander.
Anderson.
Well, well,
I
well.
knew you wouldn't let me down, Shepard.
I appreciate the trust.
I think you've earned it.
How are we looking?
Now that the heavy air defenses are dealt with, Hammer can land.
And not a moment too soon.
What's left of the Resistance is holding a forward operating base, but the Reapers are countering already. Once we regroup, it's gonna be up to Hammer to take up the fight.
It must have been brutal here. Cut off from the rest of the Alliance.
It's been touch and go from day one. But once we figured out the Reapers were focusing on the major centers, it became easier to avoid direct contact.
Until London.
Yeah. We held back as long as we could, sending in recon teams. Lost a lot of good men planning this attack. But with soldiers like Major Coates, and knowing you'd bring us help, we held on.
Without you and your resistance, we'd be dead in the water.
Yeah, the Admiral's being modest. He's the reason any of us are still alive.
Let's not start handing out medals just yet. This fight's just getting started. And Hammer better be ready for it.
They'll do whatever it takes to win this.
Good. That's what it's gonna take.
We'll get it done, Anderson.
I was born in London.
Really?
The entire galaxy united. Too bad it took the Reapers.
The entire galaxy, except the Krogans for some reason.
Together. That's exactly what I meant. I know you didn't like leaving, Shepard. But nobody could have accomplished what you've done.
It's good to be back home.
There's the FOB.
Looks good. Give Hammer the all clear.
Oh wow, Batmobile's here. That looks weird.
Admiral, we've set up a command center in the building over there.
Looks like we've still got troops coming in.
Yes, sir, but not as many as we'd hoped.
Come see me when you're ready, Shepard.
Will do.
He's right. I expected to see more of Hammer here by now.
If Batman were here, this
A lot
game
of
would
them
be
won't
over.
making it.
Sorry about Cortez. He was a good pilot.
You two go on ahead. I'll catch up.
The fighting here's been some of the worst on the planet. It looks bad, but there's still hope. And you're here. It'll do the troops good to see you. Bolster their resolve.
I'm just a soldier like them.
You might see yourself like that, but they don't. Like it or not, Commander, you're a hero to these men. Don't discount the effect
Yeah, when it
that
pulls
can
up.
have on
Do
them.
do do
I better go meet up with
do.
my battalion. I'll see you at the command center.
Oh no, wait. That's from Batman the Animated Series. I guess I don't know exactly what the Dark Knight theme sounds like. Where's my... Alright, so my reputation is actually maxed out. It's just a matter of how much Renegade juice makes up that 100%. Also, can I level up my stuff right now? I totally can. This would be nice. Oh, I only have 4 points. I don't know why I thought it said 7. Oh, it says 7 down there. Oh, that's med packs. Haha. Do 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 da da da. Just like that? Was I doing it right just now? Do 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 da da da. That's what you wrote.
Hey, Commander.
Oh, what do you
How
want?
you holding up?
I don't know
That
what I thought I'd feel coming back to Earth.
that was not supposed to happen, was it?
Ready to die if I had to. But seeing everything like this.
Like at the end of the game, at the most serious point, how could this happen? This happened. Oh my god.
Let's do to the Reapers what they did to us. Let's hurt them. Let's stay focused. Don't be losing the fight before throwing your first punch.
I know. You're right.
Please let this fix itself before anything,
I guess this is it,
you know.
One more push. One last fight.
Not necessarily our last.
It's been an honor serving with you, Shepard.
You and I both know honor won't mean a damn thing if we don't win this.
That's the truth.
Whatever happens out there, you'll know what to do. You're a damn good Marine, Vega.
That means a lot to me, ma'am. Good luck out there, Shepard.
How does something like that happen? Is there anything else they want me to do? Anyone they want me to talk to? What's this?
Yes, Commander. Is there someone you'd like to reach?
I'm done.
Yes, ma'am.
I assume it has something to do with this helmet, with the fact, with the fact that I'm in a place where I can like see cutscenes, but it assumes that I don't have a helmet on, and I do. A version of the Batman fight. Ooh, I will click on whatever link you want to give me and watch that afterwards, if you find it. No. As a general rule, I don't watch trailers. I'll like hear about whether a movie's good or not, but some of my best theater experiences have been watching movies that I know absolutely no. One of my favorite movies of all time, Sin City, I had never even heard of. Just my cousin was like, hey, there's this movie coming out, you know, Sin City, you want to see it? And I'm like, what is that? She's like, it's the one where like it's all black and white and it's, like some parts are in color. I'm like, I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'll go see it. And it's one of my favorite
I want you
movies.
to coordinate with the Alliance. Make sure we iron out these logistical problems.
The Reapers are playing havoc with our supply line.
I don't think I can. I don't think I can bear to talk to Garrus with this face on. And I'm still gonna have the face.
Shepard. So I guess this is
Like old times.
Might be the last chance we get to say that.
I think we're gonna
No, I think we're about to kick the Reapers back into whatever black hole they crawled out of. Then we're going to retire somewhere warm and tropical and live off the royalties from the vids.
I wouldn't know what to do with all my time. Neither would you.
Sign autographs.
haven't won yet.
James told me there's an old saying here on Earth. May you be in heaven half an hour before the devil knows you're dead. Not sure if Turian heaven is the same as yours, but if this thing goes sideways and we both end up there, meet me at the bar. I'm buying.
Shepard and Vicarian storming heaven. I guess there are worse ways this could end.
But maybe some other day. And Shepard, forgive the insubordination, but this old friend has an order for you. Go out there and give them hell. You were born to do this.
Deal.
Yeah, so, I don't... I can't even. That's what. I can't even right now.
We've got hostiles on the perimeter. Get on that gun!
These sections are always really boring. Unless there are suddenly, like, consequences that I'm not aware of. Like, for every one of them that gets through, one of my teammates dies. Feel free. Like, I don't terribly mind stealth sections and escort missions as long as they're not awful. Like, if they're just shoehorned in. Oh my god, are they gonna make me talk to every single member of my team with this nonsense face on? They totally
How are the
are.
casualties?
We lost people.
Oh, good. Oh, it's fixed.
The Reapers are closing in. How you holding up, Liara?
This is it, isn't it?
Yeah. This is it.
It's like I said, I think it's because normally you don't have the helmet on when you're somewhere that you're going to be talking to a bunch of people.
Any last words of encouragement?
Give them hell.
Like they've never imagined. Let's do what needs to be done, Shepard.
What's his condition? Okay, now try to stay calm.
I'm just a civilian. We're out of Meditail, and your surgeon got killed by a Reaper. I don't know how to do this.
I'll talk you through it.
I'll talk you through it.
It's more important than whatever mission I was on right now.
To stop the bleeding.
I need this side quest. I need the
Do you have any
EXP.
towels or bandages? Then use your shirt. Tear off one of your sleeves and...
Wait. Tell me between our ways. Hold on. Okay. He passed us by.
You need to tear off your sleeve into strips. You're going to make a tourniquet. Now wrap that just above his knee to cut off the blood flow. Tie it off in a knot.
You all know the mission and what that means. While this may not be our world, it is our galaxy. Today, humanity has asked for our help. And today, we will deliver. In this war, we are all citizens of the cosmos.
This is a guy from Mass Effect 1 that gave the speech, right?
Together, no threat we cannot neutralize, no challenge we cannot overcome. Someday,
What about this zone? We could circle around and flood it with reinforcements.
So I get it though. They're trying to set up this mood, this atmosphere.
Name me one place in this city that isn't.
That we're all getting prepared for the very
Almost
last
time for
thing.
the final push. Are you okay?
I'm always
Thought I'd be
okay.
asking you that question.
Shepard, I backed you when I was just a kid on her pilgrimage. I backed you when the Normandy was a Cerberus ship. What kind of friend would I be if I didn't back you now? And you haven't answered my question. Are you okay?
You know, I really am. I spent months talking to the Council, to admirals, to politicians. All to get to this moment.
No politics, no diplomacy. Just us and them. One last time. Whatever happens, I'm proud to have served with you, Captain.
It's been an honor, Tali'Zorah Vas Normandy.
The admirals once hung that ship name on me like a badge of shame. And then the Normandy helped us reclaim our homeworld. It's time I returned the favor.
You know, it's interesting. Little things like this. I'm just remembering that was in Mass Effect 2, and it was optional, if I'm not mistaken. It was part of her loyalty quest, which you could have totally skipped, and we could have gotten to this part, and she, you know, would have had to say something different, because they never would have had that Tali Vas Normandy line.
Shepard, I have a question.
Is it a big or small one?
It is important. Its relevance would be diminished at any other time.
Ask away.
In this battle, the Reapers have no reason not to use their full capabilities to destroy us. Their forces are in entrenched positions. They have superior firepower and outnumber our forces. My question is, what makes you think we can reach the conduit at all?
Because I owe them for Thessia. And everywhere else.
Our chances of victory are less than assured.
Are you afraid?
Our probability for success is greater than any other plan presented to date.
That's not what I asked. Are you afraid?
I do not understand the purpose of the question.
There's no room for doubt anymore, Edie. You understand what we have to do, or you don't.
I am clear on what we must accomplish, Shepard. The Reapers have destroyed thousands of civilizations. But they have never destroyed ours. Nor will they.
Couldn't have put it better myself.
I could have, though.
Time to move out.
Shepard, there is something I want you to know. The Elusive Man ordered my creation years ago. Jeff was the one who allowed me to think for myself. But only now do I feel alive. That is your influence.
Thanks, Edie.
That got the
Commander.
big ol' eye roll.
Admiral?
Just going over the sit rep.
How's it look?
Less than 40% of Hammer has reported in.
Tell me there's more coming.
There's some stragglers still en route. But the bulk of Hammer that's still intact has arrived. We're as ready as we're likely to get.
Every minute wasted here, the Reapers gather strength.
Exactly my thoughts. Battalion leaders, report to HQ. We fought hard to get here. But now the toughest part of our mission begins.
Wait a minute, if it's the future, why do their holographic little planning war things look terrible?
And get to that beam.
What kind of defenses?
The entire area is crawling with Reaper forces. But our biggest concern is the destroyer, protecting the beam itself.
Can we bring in air support to deal with it?
Negative. Some kind of interference. We'll have to take it out from the ground. Now they've cut a swath of no man's land through the city. We'll have to cross that first. There'll be some limited shelter on the other side, but expect heavy ground resistance. We need to get our tanks to here, if we get close enough. We've got a shot at taking that thing out.
How much of a shot?
They know we're coming. This will be a one-way trip for many of us. But there can be no retreat. No stepping back. We move forward at all costs, understood?
Booyah! Yes, sir!
Johnson, Coates, you two will coordinate the artillery units. Shepard, I'm sending you right up the gut where the resistance is heaviest. Support the tanks the best you can, but stay alive. I need you for the final push to the beam. I'll give you a minute with your squad. Pick your team well.
It won't be an easy decision. Just kidding. Yeah, well. Wait,
This war has brought you here today. It will define each of you. You may be a brother to someone, a daughter, a son. But today, you're a soldier. The Reapers gave you a purpose, and you accepted the challenge. You all chose to be here. Each of you chose to stand and fight. One way or another, this war ends today. There will be no second chances, and no room for mistakes. Each of you needs to be willing to die to win the day.
especially the ones that I'm not
Anything
that fond
less,
of.
and you're already dead. Expect no mercy. Show no mercy. You fight, or you die.
Boo 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 boo. Oh, let me fix my... So wait, is this not the one that I like? This is the 6-round bursts. Yeah, no way. Which one did I like before? It must have been this one. Yeah, it's this one. Fight through the pain. Out here, everything hurts. Wouldn't hurt for me to save it too, right? Wait, was that a Krogan? There's no Krogans helping us. This cutscene is nonsense. They gave me the good guy cutscene by mistake, the one where I don't genocide the Krogans. Stupid thing. Of course, none of my fire's turned on.
damage.
If you say so. Cut the chatter. You heard the Admiral. No retreat.
Almost got it. Wow. Oh no. Oh. I'm okay with this. Everything is fine.
We'll try to clear the building.
Wait, is there a guy over here? There was.
Foxtrot and Bravo are taking heavy fire.
Is he dead? Yeah. Like, I don't think I like that noise. Hanging in there.
Getting slaughtered out here, Commander. Damn it! Kano Company's being routed.
Wow. Alright, that's a lot of dudes. Sorry, Garrus.
Charlie Company's been taken out.
Thanks. We're moving again.
Oh, actually, I haven't. I've been meaning to, but that's fine, obviously. It's been out for a while, and it's not like that's a... I suppose that's not a huge spoiler or anything. Mom, Dad, love Kay. Are we dropping down? What's the deal? What's the plan? Missile battery. Whoa. Wild shot. Sorry. Oh, okay, all out of ammo. My bad. Little bit Dead Spacey, I guess, because to my knowledge, that hasn't happened yet. This game, where you open a door and like something's actually right there. I haven't even tested out my shockwave once since I fully upgraded it. I don't think it normally does that. Oh. Whoa, ah. Oh my god. Keep hitting the wrong button. What I meant to do was this! And through all of this, I'm thinking, like, not that I'm gonna do nothing but complain, but wouldn't it be nice if this wasn't just a regenerating health cover-based shooter? If there was a little bit more consequence to the fights? I'm trying to think, what are some good, like, tactical... Obviously, there are a lot to choose from. I actually have and have played through a decent amount of Valkyria Chronicles, but I'm finding the AI in there and just the level design, I guess you could say, a bit lacking. Oh my. No, I thought that was somewhere that I could hide. The plan was jump to that guy and hide where he was hiding, but it wasn't a hiding spot. Yeah, actually, Sarnis was just talking about, like, the explanation in-game for how guns and ammo work. Yeah, given the choice between unlimited health or unlimited ammo, I think unlimited ammo gives you a much better game in general. At least usually. At least in this type of game, I would much rather have unlimited ammo and limited health, because running out of ammo is always just dumb. Like, it's not like you're... Oh, crap. Like, it'd be interesting if we were playing, you know, a survival horror game where the whole idea is that you want to feel that scarcity, right? To go, oh no, I'm running out of ammo and I don't know where I'm gonna get more, and it's so hard to melee zombies. Like, hard to melee zombies in an uncontrolled environment. You know, if it's just one zombie and nobody else, nothing wrong with that. But when things get hectic, you're like, no, I'm gonna need ammo. I need bullets to live. Whereas this, because ammo drops all over the place, it never feels scarce. It's just there to be a thing that you have to pick up. Also, I'm not paying attention to like what they're saying. Maybe I should. This is the last fight to see if Earth is destroyed or not, and then the rest of the galaxy along with it. I should probably pay more attention to what's going on. That guy was very patient. And stealthy. Oh, and this is a dead end. He was just down there for no reason.
At all costs. Without those missiles, we've got no chance.
We going this way? I guess. Yeah, I never played any of the Gears of War games. And there was, again, a Krogan in this cutscene, which is false. The entire Krogan everything pulled out, didn't they? No, don't... Definitely don't worry about talking about games that I... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, it was your decision to stand there, lady. No! Don't be quiet! When I said I've never played any of the Gears of War games, I also mean I probably never will. As, for one thing, I don't own a console, and I don't know if they're even available on PC. And if they are, they're not really meant to be played on PC. Like, that's they were created. It was a console exclusive series, right? At least at the start. So if they ever ported it to PC, it's not like it's going to be a great experience. Its existence, the reason for its existence is to sell consoles. What? Having a giggle back here, mate?
There's the artillery.
But the company's been wiped out!
Commander, do you read me?
Major, what's the situation?
The beam's interfering with missile guidance. We can hit the destroyer, but we'll never make the precision strike we need to take it out.
Damn it. 80, can you read me?
Yes, Commander.
Any suggestions?
I may be able to use the Normandy systems to enhance the missile's targeting capabilities.
Excellent.
I'll need you to open a link to the Normandy from the missile systems.
On it.
I can do that. I can push a button. That's it, right? Is it not? What? It's not this? This isn't how I create a link? Just push a button? Back here? Oh, with that missile launcher. Man, everybody's picky. Like, wow, I don't want to use the missile launcher up there. That's a dumb one.
That's it. I'll let you know when I've adapted the targeting systems.
Sounds like good news, Commander.
This area is also a multiplayer map.
This is Admiral Anderson. The Reaper ground forces are making a push. Hold your ground. Protect those tanks until we can get a shot.
You heard him, people. Get ready.
There they are.
Can that laser shoot me? It better not. They know what's good for them. Let's die. What's going on?
Hang in there, soldier. Heads up, we got more incoming.
Watch our left flank.
Which way is left? Could you give the cardinal direction? Actually, I guess I don't have a compass, do I? Are they just coming from that direction? This is a bad place for me to stand. Oh, they're over there too. Okay. Wow. No, die, die. Okay, you did. Good girl. Almost out of ammo. I think that's everybody.
Commander, I have reprogrammed targeting. Missiles are ready for launch.
Got it. You heard her. Back to the truck, people.
Missile guidance enhanced.
Firing!
Countering interference.
Did it hit?
What happened?
The Reaper is still too close to the beam.
We're down to 2 missiles.
And we haven't even scratched it.
You will need to allow the Reaper to move out of the beam's influence.
And closer to us.
Commander, Hammer's being overrun at every turn. Reaper ground forces are converging on your location. We're finding our way to you. Hold on, Commander. Hold on.
Keela, how can there be more of them?
Hold on, everyone. We can do this.
We're about to find out. Here they come.
I probably should have put armor piercing on one of my guns, right? That would have been the smart way to... Yeah. Wow. Actually, that deals a decent amount of damage. If it hits. Oh my god, there was one behind me. This is terrible news. Oh my gosh, does my shockwave really do that every time? Oh, rig. Oh, that's not okay to go there. Ah. You're almost dead, please die. Okay, now they're frozen? Oh, jeez. Not okay. Whoa. So we're waiting for it to get even closer? Is that shit? Little, oh my god. Every time I launch a projectile, I just smash through it with the charge. It's a good plan. Whoa. Ah. It was down to the very, very last part where all I had to do was run up to the thing and push the button, and we win. Ow! What is my team doing this whole time? Come on, team. Oh, poorly timed. God, no. Alright,
The destroyer is in range. Missiles are ready for launch.
Oh, no, no, not like this. Not like this. Ah. Alright, for real this time. Hashtag for real this time, unlike the other times. Ah, wasn't ready. Still was not ready. Wait, what is this? I'm gonna die again. For dumb reasons. Alright, get me there. Missile controls up there? Okay, I misunderstood something. Let's do that, jump this, health pack. Oh my god. I did not anticipate that we would have to fight our way all the way up to the other missile launcher. Please give me more. There. You serious? Come on. See, now... Oh my god. Now I don't understand if I'm supposed to keep fighting or am I supposed to, like, make a mad dash for it. This time I'm gonna try mad dash. Banshees sure do spend a lot of time just standing around like a dumbass. Now, I don't know what triggers it, if it's timed, or if I have to actually kill a certain percentage of their forces before the missiles will be ready. What in the world? That one is down. Reload. That's a bad guy. Check it out. Check it out. This is how you win. This is how we do things in Hitan country. Alright.
Shepard! Over here! Thank God you made it.
It didn't look good.
It was a good thing I had determination to keep trying over and over again.
It gets worse.
Of course it does.
Hackett just reported in. Several Sovereign-class Reapers, including Harbinger, have broken off from the battle with Sword. They're headed here.
Harbinger?
It's an opportunity for Hackett to get the Crucible in place. But we have to get a team on board the Citadel to open those arms now.
We still don't even know what we'll find when we get to the Citadel.
And that's our job. Find out what we're up against.
All right. Saddle up, everybody. Get the Admiral Hackett.
I was gonna say that. I guess it wasn't just the 2 missiles, but they were, like, rather small missiles. I could have fit them in my car.
It's now or never, Admiral. We're going in. Acknowledged. I'll send the word. All ships, this is Admiral Hackett. The Crucible is on the move. I repeat, the Crucible is on the move. Protect
So I'm still waiting to see what is going to be the, you know... There's going to be... I know there's a reveal at the end that prompts the three-way choice. I don't know exactly what it is. Someone told me at some point, but it was years ago, so and I had no context for it, so I've mostly forgotten.
From here on in, it's a straight shot to the beam.
A straight shot with Reapers trying to crush us along the way.
We just need to get a handful of troops through.
That all?
We knew this was going to be a gamble at best.
Bad odds are better than no chance at all.
Even if we all die here, we're going down fighting.
We're in sight of the target.
All right, everyone. This is it.
This has been it for the last, like, hour and a half. Stop saying it like that.
Shit.
Oh, isn't this just like the end of Mass Effect 1? Except we're not in a car. We were in a car just now, but now we're not in a car. The whole get to the beam of light thing. It didn't occur to me until just now when I actually saw it. Oh wait, we have cars, just I'm not allowed to be in the... Oh, okay, I'm glad I'm not in the cars. Okay, so don't stand near the people who are obviously here to die. You're here to die. You guys, you're there to die. it's almost like the shoot. Like a ground indicator warning from like Final Fantasy 14. Oh shoot. Instead of don't stand in the red. Don't stand next to... Ooh. Come on, guys. You can do it.
Normandy, do you copy? I need an evac right now! Come on! Here. You gotta get out of here.
And you've got to be kidding me.
Don't argue, Garrus.
We're in this to the end.
I need to know somebody's getting out of this alive.
Just make damn sure that includes you two. You always were the best shot.
Not by half.
That's right.
Take care, Garrus.
I am the best shot, and I proved it.
Go!
Like a renegade would, apparently, instead of missing on purpose. I do have to wonder why Garrus and Tali just evac. Like, is that because I'm going to wind up going in here totally alone, or is it because I used them in the last mission, or... No! Technically, decimated means to wipe out 1/10 of, or no, to reduce to 1/10 of the size. So you can't decimate an entire fleet. Or squad, whatever. Okay, so it's... This guy definitely lives, just like Nikon. I mean, the opposite. I usually don't think of this as being all that effective, like this particular set piece. When it's like, oh, I'm the hero and I'm definitely almost dead. Look at how my life meter is empty. The way you know. But you know you're gonna get through there without dying. I think it was done okay. It was probably done the best at the end of Metal Gear Solid 4, when you're, old Snake crawling through the irradiated whatever, mashing the button. That felt a little more intense than what we saw just there. Yeah, I kind of think so too, Sarnis. If this was going to be effective, it cannot drag on, which is what it's doing. Radio silence, man. You're gonna ruin the plan.
Anderson, you up here too?
I followed you up, but we didn't come out in the same place. No. At least I don't think we did. What's your surrounding look like? You okay?
Just gotta keep moving. It's dark. There's human remains scattered.
Sounds familiar. I'm in a dark hallway. Reminds me of your description of the collector base.
Makes sense.
You think they're making a Reaper in here?
Sure. They round them up on Earth and send the people up here to be processed.
Damn abomination. I'm gonna keep moving. The sooner we blow these bastards back to hell, the better. The troops don't go on forever. But where the hell are we?
Yeah. Doesn't look like any part of the Citadel I've been to.
I've never been allowed to shoot them before.
Anderson?
One of the walls here just realigned itself. The place is shifting, changing. There's a chasm here, and more hallways like the one I was in.
I think I'm near an exit.
I see something up ahead. Might be a way to cross over.
Don't get too far ahead of me.
Where do you think you're at?
Just found that chasm we were talking about.
Hold on. I see something. A control panel, maybe. I'm just gonna go on it.
Anderson? Damn it.
Oh, yep, there he is. looks cool.
Anderson!
Oh, he's indoctrinated.
Shepard! I can't!
I underestimated you, Shepard.
What have...
I warned you. Control is the means to survival. Control of the Reapers, and of you, if necessary.
They're controlling you.
I don't think so, Admiral.
I mean, nothing's gonna persuade him, I assume. Whatever.
Why waste your time with us if you can control the Reapers?
Because I need you to believe. When humanity discovered the mass relays, when we learned there was more to the galaxy than we imagined, there were some who thought the relays should be destroyed. They were scared of what we'd find, terrified of what we might let in. But look at what humanity has achieved. Since that discovery, we've advanced more than the past 10,000 years combined. And the Reapers will do the same for us again, 1,000-fold. But... only if we can harness their ability to control.
Bullshit. We destroy them, or they destroy us.
And waste this opportunity? Never.
Maybe you're just so hungry for power that it's clouded your vision.
No. No. It's not that simple.
Isn't it? You're willing to give up anything for control.
Yes. If not me, then who? Are you going to control the Reapers?
There's always another way.
I've dedicated my life to understanding the Reapers, and I know with certainty the Crucible will allow me to control them.
And then what?
Look at the power they wield. Look at what they can do.
I see what they did to you.
I took what I wanted from them, made it my own. This isn't about me or you. It's about things so much bigger than all of us.
He's wrong. Don't listen to him.
And who will you listen to, Shepard? An old soldier stuck in his ways, only able to see the world down the barrel of a gun? And what if he's wrong? What if controlling the Reapers is the answer?
Then open the arms, let the Crucible talk, and use it to end this.
I will.
Do it!
I know it will work.
You can't, can you? They won't let you do it.
No! I'm in control! No one is telling me what to do!
Listen to yourself. You're indoctrinated.
No! No! The two of you so self-righteous. Do you think power like this comes easy? There are sacrifices.
You sacrificed too much.
Shepard, I only wanted to protect humanity. The Crucibles can control them. I know it can. I just...
It's not too late. Let us go. We'll do the rest.
I can't do that, Commander.
Of course you can't.
They own me now.
You'd undo everything I've accomplished. I won't let that happen.
You're weak and you're selfish. Because of you, humanity will suffer.
No! I saved humanity!
No! You sacrificed us for your own selfish wants, your lust for control.
No! No!
You were supposed to protect us, and you failed.
No! I am the savior of humanity. I am the pinnacle of our...
Bonk. I'm kind of interested in what that conversation is like for Paragon Shepard. Like, A, like, does the conversation develop differently? And B, do you not kill him at the end? Do you actually change his mind? Because I'm much happier having him dead.
There. Earth. I wish you could see it like I do, Shepard. It's perfect.
This is it, everyone. The alarms are opening.
They didn't have a mind control chip in me, though. Right?
10 seconds to contact.
I guess what we don't know is how long was he controlled by the Reapers? Was it from before Mass Effect 2? Before Mass Effect 1, even? Maybe Cerberus isn't as bad as you think, Sornus. They were just indoctrinated.
Commander?
We did it.
Yes, we did. It's quite a view.
No, it was at the end he was controlling both of us. It wasn't because of a mind control chip.
It's in the house.
God. Feels like years since I just sat down.
Think you earned a rest. Stay with me. We're almost through this.
You did good, child. You did good. I'm proud of you.
Thank you, sir. Anderson?
Shepard? Commander?
What do you need me to do?
Nothing's happening. The crucible's not firing. It's gotta be something on your end. Commander Shepard.
I don't see. I'm not sure how to...
If only the perfect helper, Edie, was here. She knows everything.
Wake up.
What? Where am I?
And how am I able to breathe?
The Citadel. It's my home.
Who are you?
I am the Catalyst.
Thought the Citadel was the catalyst.
No, the Citadel is part of me.
I need to stop the Reapers. Do you know how I can do that?
Perhaps. I control the Reapers. They are my solution.
The solution to what?
Chaos. The created will always rebel against their creators. But we found a way to stop that from happening. A way to restore order.
By wiping out organic life?
No, we harvest advanced civilizations, leaving the younger ones alone. Just as we left your people alive the last time we were here.
But you killed the rest.
We helped them ascend, so they could make way for new life, storing the old life in Reaper form.
I think we'd rather keep our own form.
No, you can't. Without us to stop it, synthetics would destroy all organics. We've created the cycle so that never happens. That's the solution.
Where did the Reapers come from? Did you create them?
My creators gave them form. I gave them function. They, in turn, give me purpose. The Reapers are a synthetic representation of my creators.
And what happened to your creators?
They became the first true Reaper. They did not approve, but it was the only solution.
You said that before. But how do the Reapers solve anything?
Organics create synthetics to improve their own existence, but those improvements have limits. To exceed those limits, synthetics must be allowed to evolve. They must, by definition, surpass their creators. The result is conflict, destruction, chaos. It is inevitable. Reapers harvest all life, organic and synthetic, preserving them before they are forever lost to this conflict.
We're at war with the Reapers right now.
You may be in conflict with the Reapers, but they are not interested in war.
I find that hard to believe.
When fire burns, is it at war? Is it in conflict? Or is it simply doing what it was created to do? We are no different. We harvest your bodies, your knowledge, your creations. We preserve it, to be reborn in the form of a new Reaper. Like a cleansing fire, we restore balance. New life, both organic and synthetic, can once again flourish.
You said you're the catalyst, but what are you?
An
A
AI?
construct.
Yeah.
An intelligence designed eons ago to solve a problem. I was created to bring balance, to be the catalyst for peace between organics and synthetics.
So you're just an AI?
Inasmuch as you are just an animal, I embody the collective intelligence of all Reapers.
But you were created.
Correct.
By who?
By ones who recognized that conflict would always arise between synthetics and organics. I was first created to oversee the relations between synthetic and organic life, to establish a connection. But our efforts always ended in conflict, so a new solution was required.
The Reapers.
Precisely.
So yeah, he's the first example of we've created an AI to solve our problems. It surpassed us, and then it, not we, not the organics, but it decided the solution is to have organics repeatedly, reaped and then have new ones show up.
What do you know about the Crucible?
The device you refer to as the Crucible is little more than a power source. However, in combination with the Citadel and the relays, it is capable of releasing tremendous amounts of energy throughout the galaxy. It is crude, but effective and adaptive in its design.
Who designed it?
You would not know them, and there is not enough time to explain. We first noted the concept for this device several cycles ago. With each passing cycle, the design has no doubt evolved.
Why didn't you stop it?
We believe the concept had been eradicated. Clearly, organics are more resourceful than we realized.
The defining characteristic of organic life is that we think for ourselves, make our own choices. You take that away, we might as well be machines just like you.
You have choice, more than you know. The fact that you are standing here, the first organic ever, proves it. But it also proves my solution won't work anymore.
So now what?
We find a new solution.
Why are you telling me this? Why help me?
You have altered the variables.
What do you mean?
The Crucible changed me, created new possibilities, but I can't make them happen. If there is to be a new solution, you must act. It is now in your power to destroy us. But be warned, others will be destroyed as well. The Crucible will not discriminate. All synthetics will be targeted. Even you are partly synthetic.
I do want details.
What exactly will happen?
Your Crucible device appears to be largely intact. However, the effects of the blast will not be constrained to the Reapers. Technology you rely on will be affected, but those who survive should have little difficulty repairing the damage. There will still be losses, but no more than what has already been lost.
But the Reapers will be destroyed?
Yes, but the peace won't last. Soon, your children will create synthetics, and then the chaos will come back.
There has to be another way.
There is. You could instead use the energy of the Crucible to seize control of the Reapers.
So the elusive man was right after all.
Yes, but he could never have taken control, because we already controlled him.
But I can?
You will die. You will control us, but you will lose everything you have.
How can I control the Reapers if I'm dead?
Your corporeal form will be dissolved, but your thoughts and even your memories will continue. You will no longer be organic. Your connection to your kind will be lost, though you will remain aware of their existence.
I didn't fight this war so I could give up everything I have.
And I do not look forward to being replaced by you, but I would be forced to accept it.
Not if I refuse to do it.
There is another solution. Synthesis.
And that is?
I
add your energy to the crucibles. The chain reaction will combine all synthetic and organic life into a new framework, a new DNA.
Explain how my energy can be added to the crucible.
There is little time left, but I will try. Your organic energy, the essence of who and what you are, will be broken down and then dispersed.
To do what, exactly?
The energy of the crucible, released in this way, will alter the matrix of all organic life in the galaxy. Organics seek perfection through technology. Synthetics seek perfection through understanding. Organics will be perfected by integrating fully with synthetic technology. Synthetics, in turn, will finally have full understanding of organics. It is the ideal solution. Now that we know it is possible, it is inevitable we will reach synthesis.
Why couldn't you do it sooner?
We have tried a similar solution in the past, but it has always failed.
Why?
Because the organics were not ready. It is not something that can be forced. You are ready, and you may choose it.
You're asking me to change everything, everyone. I can't make that decision. I won't.
Why not? Synthetics are already part of you. Can you imagine your life without them?
That's beside the point.
Your time is at an end. You must decide.
What happens if you saber it? I mean, I know which one she wants to do.
Let's get this over with.
Do what you must.
Why would it not let me save here? So wait, which... Did they explain which one is which? I don't know if there's really a point in having this be this solution. Oh wait. Okay, yeah. Is this the right one? Is this how I destroy the Reapers? Yeah, it is. I guess.
All fleets, the Crucible is armed. Disengage and head to the rendezvous point. I repeat, disengage and get the hell out of here.
Jeff, we need to go.
Damn it.
They did. I noticed the cutscenes where one of them was Anderson blowing up a thing during the first one. That's why I thought that was the right one to go to. Yeah, this appears to be destroying the Reapers, I guess. I was about to say, there was something weird about the art style here, where it seemed like rather than being rendered, it was, it was like layers of stuff. I don't know how to describe it, but those were really bad looking birds.
The war is over. The Reapers have been defeated. Against all odds, and in the face of the greatest threat this galaxy has ever known, we survived. We suffered many losses. The relays are severely damaged, but we won. This victory belongs to each of us. Every man, woman, and child. Every civilization. On every world. Now, as we take our first steps toward restoring what we lost, we must remember what it took to win. This wasn't a victory by a single fleet, a single army. or even a single species.
It was all me.
If this war has taught us anything, it is that we are at our strongest when we work together. And if we can put down our grievances long enough to stop something as powerful as the Reapers, imagine what we can achieve now that they are defeated. It will take time, but we can rebuild everything that was destroyed. Our homes, our worlds, our fleets and defenses, all of this and more. Together, we can build a future greater than any one of us could imagine. A future paid for by the sacrifices of those who fought and died alongside us. A future that many will never see. And while we still have many challenges ahead of us, we can face them together. And we will honor those who died to give us that future.
I had a first name, you know. You could have put that on there. Alright, so I don't have any complaints about that ending. It might be that the other... One thing that I've heard, and again, I mean, you know, Mass Effect 3 is just out there in, you know, all of gaming knowledge, just to absorb. I know that two of the endings, I suppose, are very similar to each other, whether they actually share like most or all of the same video clips or not, or if they're just similar in the sense that this is what happened. Oh, okay, so Hackett's spiel right there is the that was not part of the original then? Okay. Even with... I guess maybe it would be a short ending if it stopped before any of that. But it's just the wave is a different color. Like, instead of an orange destructive wave, it's, you know... something else. Okay, Because what were the other two choices? One of them was you control the Reapers, so shouldn't they, instead of, like, blowing up or falling over, just stop attacking, I guess? Is there even a different cutscene for that? And then the other one is change everyone's DNA to be partly robots? Which seemed weird. That seemed like a weird thing to suggest. I guess. I would have to actually see him then. I would have to... I would have to, no matter what, get what just happened. I mean, I guess I would have assumed that that third ending, the one where Synthesis, that would be different in some way, right? Because the whole idea is that every living thing out there is getting their DNA changed. That should... Sarnas has no indignation. I hear you. Oh, wait, Carrie-Anne Moss, isn't that, Trinity? Who is she? Arya Tawak? Oh, Arya from Omega, or whatever it's called. I wasn't listening for that, but I guess she was Trinity? That's funny. That doesn't... I don't know if that makes much sense, saying that you were indoctrinated, because wasn't the whole thing with Saren? Saren wound up indoctrinated because he was staying inside of a Reaper, right? That Reaper ship. The Reaper ship. Harbinger. He was actually flying around in it, which is, his proximity is what got him indoctrinated, right? People who stayed on the ship got indoctrinated. So I don't think it's possible that that also happened to Shepard. I don't know. I mean, I guess everyone has their opinions on it. And now I get to go and watch a billion videos talking about it too, because I don't know if you guys knew this. I am a huge fan of listening to people complain about things. I've always loved AVGN, Angry Video Game Nerd, and Nostalgia Critic back when he was good, and Red Letter Media. Although they're not always critical, but they do a great job of breaking down this is what was bad. I could listen to that stuff like on loop 24 hours a day. Just people breaking down stuff and either criticizing it or at least, you know, judging it. Even if it's something that they liked, breaking it down and judging it. Symptoms of indoctrination one by one. Go through the game sequences showing you Shepard experiencing things. Could have been screwing with you with their research. Maybe. That's a little bit plausible. It's, again, though, it's something that relies on proximity, right? Otherwise, he would have... Is it a popular theory? Well, okay, then. Because that's the whole thing. You never met with him personally. He was always far away on their little ship in front of that gigantic sun. Seems like he would have to be closer in order to indoctrinate. Well, maybe he indoctrinated you while they were still bringing you back to life, right? I don't know. I guess. But then you saw, even at the end, even when he was like trying as hard as he possibly could, he was having trouble getting you to even perform a simple action, and even while you did, you were in defiance of it. Is that because you leveled up and got all of your Renegade points and made you strong against mind control, or... what's this now?
Did that all really happen?
Yes, but some of the details have been lost in time. It all happened so very long ago.
When can I go to the stars?
One day, my sweet.
What will be there?
Anything you can imagine. Our galaxy has billions of stars. Each of those stars could have many worlds. Every world could be home to a different form of life. And every life is a special story of its own.
Tell me another story about the shepherd.
It's getting late, but okay. One more story.
And I saw in the, I noticed in the credits that Stargazer showed up in there, and I wasn't sure what it was, and they said Buzz Aldrin, I think. Congratulations on bringing an end to the Reaper threat. Commander Shepard has become a legend, and from here you can continue to build that legend. It has been a long journey for Shepard and for the team here at BioWare, and like Shepard, we couldn't have done it alone. The Mass Effect trilogy began as the vision of a small team, but over the years it has grown. That growth has been fueled and shaped by the feedback and support of our player community. Thank you for joining us on this journey, and we look forward to sharing further adventures with you in the Mass Effect universe, the Mass Effect team. And I couldn't have done this without you guys either, so thank you for joining me on this journey. See, look at that, I turned that right around. Oh yeah, I saw the subtitle there said Stargazer was the person saying the lines. And so that's neat that they stuck Buzz Aldrin in there. And then they just dropped me right in from this. It's very, very, like, unclimactic, kind of, to go, like, here's your character, they didn't die, they're still alive. I mean, I suppose it's the nice thing to do so that you can go, you know, you don't lose your save or anything. Like, you can go back to doing planet stuff if you want to, but... Or actually, no, this... I have less money than I did before. This must be my old save. It's not like they saved everything that I did there and put me back in time. Something was missing, you say? What do you mean? Or did you mean something was missing from the video that you posted? I will check out video. Ooh, a Paragon only thing. Really now? Are they trying to say that Paragon is the only true ending? Because that's a bunch of horse malarkey. I mean, maybe if you were Paragon, I could see. See, for my Shepard, it was not a difficult decision at all because A, you can't tell me what to do. I came here to blow up the Reapers. I'm going to blow up the Reapers, and she would have rejected the idea that synthetics and organics inherently could never cooperate because she got the Geth to cooperate with the Quarians. This ending did result in all of the Geth being eradicated. Oops, little genocide never hurt nobody. But we know in theory it works. So in practice, the next time we make AI, even if they rise up against us when they surpass us, we're still going to find a way to be friends at the end. Omega Wolf 103, hi, thanks for the follow. You came in just at the very end, like after the credits and everything, but we're just having a little... You see Shepard's body and then a breath? What? Yeah, don't apologize for, like... we're done. Say whatever you want about Mass Effect now. Absolutely everything. Because, like, at this point, now I can go on a wiki and just scour it. Just go, what happens if I didn't save this person? What happens if I didn't shoot Morden in the chest? What happens if I said yes to whatever? Like tons of different stuff. What happens if I didn't have as many forces when I landed on Earth? Would that be different? I can just go right down the list of what's everything in Mass Effect. I'm pretty sure it doesn't all fit on one page. The Mass Effect wiki has got to be ginormous. Probably one of the largest video game wikis out there, right? There's just so many different effects that different things have, you know. Choices that you make back in Mass Effect 1 affect both of the games in front of, or that come after it. It's crazy. Like, you see Shepard's body where? Like, on the Citadel in outer space? Because that blowed up. That ship is done for. Blew up, I think.